What is up, my people? 'Tis I, your Studio SIAT, or Capuverse virtual ambassador, Faye Ayato, and today we're gonna witness, as many of you are seeing in chat that I'm gonna make a tiny bit bigger, we're gonna witness. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Snot Eater. It's good to see you guys. So I'm gonna be honest. When I finished playing The Witness last night, or last week, right? I'll admit, I was a little stressed, right? It really did feel like bashing my head against the wall a bunch of times, but I just kind of couldn't stop thinking about the game. You know, like, this game has a very, very strange power. I'm also just gonna turn off my just chatting for a moment. Hello, Fox with 5 eyes. How you doing? But yeah, this game now has a very strange hold of me, and I must return to it. But of course, I figured that me just repeatedly bashing my head in the wall isn't that entertaining. So what I have decided to do is, if you remember some time ago, when Ren was accounting for each of our sins, I promised that I would provide a detailed explanation of my usage of magic for the sake of the people. And I thought, like, you know what? Why not just make this the lore dumping episode? Allow me to explain everything about magic and home and all for the benefit of the people. But before we do that, we're just going to head to a location here. More lore indeed. Where do I want to head? Where have I not been? Okay, let's just kind of keep going in a circle here and see where we get to. Actually, wait, I want to know what, I want to know what this symbol is, because we see it in the town. So, let's try here. Also, we're gonna do that. So we can... Oh, that's stop. I see. Okay. Okay, so that's 0. This is 1. And then we're gonna get ready for this. Because this is gonna happen. Oh, yeah, it's one big one. But yeah, okay. Is there anything anyone wants to hear first, or can I just kind of start spewing stuff? Did we open that underground door? No, we didn't. That we had a theory of, like, maybe you have to line up the guy in the video with the thing. However, I am gonna try and line this one up if we get, like, a full orange going here. Okay, I know I set it to slow, but maybe this is a little too slow. But I also don't want to miss the timing. Okay, I'm gonna speed it up just a bit. I'm gonna be... Ah, stop. Okay. Not quite. Okay, but this one's gonna be ready soon, I hope. Lore dump. What do I dump? Okay. What do you guys want to hear? Out of my mouth. I'm providing this opportunity for all of you. Oh no. Oh, the reflection's there, so that doesn't work. Interesting. Okay. Unless... Okay, yeah, interesting. Was my magic self-taught? No. I totally went to school for that. I will say, like, a lot of my, my portal stuff was sort of pioneered. This is actually good. We can do this on the boat ride. But, so back when I was in Avenaria, I had Mo as sort of a lab tech in my research lab. Because, okay, the thing about portals and teleportation is that it's a very, very particular style of magic. Kind of like... how it works is you're basically defining starting point A and then end point B, and you're saying, hey, move thing from point A to point B, right? Now, obviously, the challenge with that is defining those starting and ending points, right? If it's a place you've been to before, it's not that hard, right? You can just kind of go like, you know, as long as you have a strong enough image of the place, it's easy enough to define. Otherwise, you need some sort of defining feature. You can also just kind of do like this many meters in this direction, but that usually leads to very unstable results that are not favorable for you at all. And so that's actually kind of how we got over here. Now obviously the challenge with that is it's very hard to visualize a, or, you know, set a location to a world that you've never been to. Obviously we'd seen it through, like, borderline pirated TV and such, but that was a challenge. So what we did actually is, oh, what the hell? Yeah, what we did was we actually, chose to send just information over, because that's actually not too difficult, right? It's how we pirated TV, right? We just kind of caught it sort of like radio waves. So the idea was we send, we define my lab as the starting point, and then we send information into the void through, hopefully, where is Earth, right? Then we get someone to cooperate with us on the other end, hear the message that we've sent them, so the point stabilizes on that end, right? So it's a sort of like, not kind of a reverse engineer thing, but it was very reliant on, the message, the information reaching Earth properly, and two, someone actually being able to decipher it and cooperate with us. Thankfully someone did, right? And they managed to stabilize stuff enough to get us over here. The benefit of this route, the benefit of doing this method in particular is that it's very hard to trace, right? Because the spell is completed over on your guys' end, over on Earth. Which is also why I imagine the Bureau outside of Ren and Apollo has not come to try and completely destroy us yet. Because unfortunately, I guess my magic was too good. Nope, that doesn't work. Interesting. I wonder what that means. Yeah. Though, I guess, like, the one... I don't know if this is a downside, but the one thing about that method is that it resulted in Mo becoming humanoid, which certainly was not intended, but I rolled with it. No, that doesn't work. What does... Okay, do these have to be in the same piece? Is that what it is? Maybe that is what it is. So, like, if I did this, I'm starting to like my odds. So I gotta try and not split these guys up. Is that the idea? That splits them. I'm gonna just try this. This works. No. Okay, but I can't do this in a way that doesn't split them. Interesting. Or can't, yeah, I can't do this in a way that doesn't, because I need to be able to go there. Or, no, I can't. I just gotta circle this way. So now they're all the same piece. Yeah, okay, that is the rule to this guy. Okay, I'm understanding. So this should work. Groups of 2? They need to be in groups of 2. Okay, I understand. So this should work. Or is it like equal pieces for all of them? So this doesn't work. But this should. No. Yeah, okay, never mind. No, that was the right idea, actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm liking my odds. That doesn't work. That... Oh, God, I hate the reflection on that. Does time pass in this world? Have we seen that happen? Okay. Keep the lore questions coming, otherwise I am just kind of going to bash my head against a wall. If you find that entertaining, that's also fine. But, hey, elevator is stuck. How you doing? Don't think we've seen it turn night. We have not, right? Yeah. I'm just curious if that happens, because that might affect certain things. Nope. Can I do that the other way? No. Okay, how do I split this in such a way, like that? Oh yeah, that was, okay. Okay, so, now, if it was before, this would work. But it's not. Okay, yeah, so, I think it's official. Each of these orange guys need to be split into groups of 2. That is the rule. I see the challenge. Yeah, like that. God, how many of these do you have for me? No, that doesn't quite work. Actually, how'd I meet Mo? Okay. I might have talked about this before at some point, but so I'm gonna be very honest with you. Hello, Tarns, how you doing? Magic school kind of sucks balls, which is a weird thing to say out loud. But yeah, like, I don't know how to put it. It's just, everyone I kind of met at that school was very self-absorbed and not really interested in actual research or academia or anything, or the betterment of magic for that matter. And I was honestly kind of getting a little miffed about that. But then lo and behold, Mo, while still in her very Kapu form, decides to bang on the doors of our fine establishment and, you know, take matters into her own hands, I guess. Of course, no one really wanted to let her in because she inherently, well, not inherently, but basically she couldn't use magic. But then I was like, you know what? That's interesting enough, right? Like, finally, this is someone who at least seems to be passionate about what they're doing. So at that point, I had enough pull in the school to basically say, her own pause, true, good point. But yeah, I had enough pull in the school to basically say, hey, I'ma just keep her around as a lab assistant, and there's kind of nothing you can do about that. Which, some people liked, some people did not. I'm sure you can imagine who did and who did not, but there's gotta be a way to split that. Wait, no, that would be 3 there anyway. So that needs to go there. Oh, she absolutely was, yes. I had the school's money at that time, so... If she tells you otherwise, she's lying. So that has to be split there. I think it's... I guess it doesn't have to be, because I could do something like this. It's closer. But we still have groups of 3. Yeah, it doesn't quite work either. I wonder what we do. We seem to get a group of 4, which is not pleasant. What would happen if I went like... Nah, it's the same problem. God. Yeah, that actually kind of relates, like, Mo not being able to use magic. That relates to that weird experiment I was doing with the, you know, body swap potion and everything. That was actually my process of trying to figure out how to get Mo to use, or if it's possible to have Mo be able to use magic. I think I got some good data on that. I don't know. There may be progress in that. There may come a day where Mo becomes the first Kapu ever to use magic, which would certainly be an exciting time. I do like that. Enough folks talk about big differences. What was the smallest difference you saw? Something that's different by minute. Fox with 5 eyes, do you mean in the sense of, like, me coming over here? Like, what's different between Avenaria and Earth, or, like, otherwise? Yeah, because if I'm able to do that, I like that a lot. Yeah? That's actually a very good question. I mean... Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but okay. The average wizard fight, right, is strikingly, like, very similar to the average normal human fight over here, which I'm kind of surprised. Despite not being able to use magic, the methodologies is different. And this is why I hold the firmest of beliefs. The average wizard from Avenaria would lose in a fight to the average Florida man. And I say that with full sincerity. It's not even just about, like, the methodology, but it's just, like... I think, like, I realized this after I came here. There are too many wizards that treat their wands like guns. If that makes sense, right? Or, like, whatever form of magic they're using. They just kind of think you can throw a general, you know, whatever in one direction. That's actually how I won most of my fights, because I just decided to... how do I put it? What a drunken bar... honestly, it's about the same as what you would experience over here, just a bit more flashy. It depends on how capable of a wizard the person fighting is, and also how capable they are when drunk. Which I understand are two very different... possibilities. Also, I think I had that. No, okay. If I have some way to split this... No, that actually doesn't split properly. Oh, damn. No, okay, I see the challenge. Are we winning? I don't know, Random Mean Boy. Yeah. I mean, Magic's a weird thing. Like, people get, like, really, like, you know, for lack of a better word, up in their ass about it. But, is there an Avenarian tradition you feel particularly strongly about, both good, bad? Okay. This actually ties into what I was about to say. So, the origin of magic in Avenaria is actually said to be birdsong. The sort of... It's the general belief that the deities, whatever forces created this world, took the form of birds. And it's that through their song, magic was granted to the land. And basically how anyone uses magic in that world is some variant of translating that birdsong, right? So how I do it is, I use runes. It's writing, right? We've sort of translated that to writing in a form that humans can use. But other people do it other different ways. And this is actually why Mo can't use magic. There is no established method currently for a Kapu or any beast that was originally four-legged to use magic. It's just something about the phonetics or, like, the nature of the birdsong that's different. I don't think it's impossible, it's just there's no research going into it, hence why I tried to experiment that with Mo. But when we go into tradition here, right, despite how much this, like, Avenaria values magic, I feel like we don't respect the birds enough, if I'm gonna be real, right? Like, I don't know, man. Like, too many people think magic is of their, like, own... It's completely to their own credit, right? Yeah, there's a chance, like, it's not... So, when I say I use writing, I mean I use writing. Like, I actually don't, there's no vocal components to any of my spells. They're all written. Like, the runes that I use are again, this was like long time ago, but the first successful translation of birdsong into written form. It is tuned specifically for human use, right? So unfortunately, other species can't use it. Now, there are non-human species that have their own magical structures, right? Unfortunately, Kapus are not one of them. So, but of course, the interesting thing here is that Mo's physiology is now closer to that of a human's than of a Kapus. So that whole, body swap experiment thing was me really trying to figure out what the differences were, right? And if it was similar enough that my knowledge of the human magic dictonomy would apply, right? Like, I'm basically trying to find a way to make that magic fully applicable. Oh wait, I think I got it. There we go. Wow, see, you can solve puzzles while lore dumping. And now the big one. Why did y'all decide to convert raccoons into Kapu? That was Mo's idea. She stole a potion I had without really understand. Outside of this, yeah. She got into a vat of potion I was working on without really understanding the effects. Decided to throw a Kapu in it, and well, I guess you know the rest. I see. Okay, this is more challenging than I thought it was going to be. What do we have to do here? All the dots are the same color. Random Me Boy, to my understanding, the rule here is each, like, piece, so if I split it like this, each piece that is independent has to contain exactly 2 of the orange guys. So this wouldn't work because this top piece contains 4, but these 2 pieces are okay. So, like, the nature is you want to split it like this, but that still is a big piece of 4 right here. So, let's try a slightly different approach. Nope, that doesn't close this piece off properly. In fact, that will never close this piece off properly. Okay, so I don't think that's correct. I think this is the right play. It's just kind of what you do from here. No, that doesn't quite work either. What happens if I, like... That shouldn't change much, right? If anything. Oh, that works. There we go. What are these? Leaves. Yeah, these puzzles are like... Oh god, they're new. Oh god, they're new. Also, these guys are purple. I wonder what that means. Okay, so we know what these guys means. This means that has to preserve that. Are these guys, like, independent, maybe? Okay. Yep, those 3 don't work. Okay. Okay, I'm curious. Does this work? No, it doesn't. So it needs to be horizontal specifically. So that has to happen, or in some capacity, right? But then I also have to convert this into 3, which won't work if I do it like this. So I think I need to go from the other end. Wait, how do you even guarantee a 3 here? Right? Because to guarantee a horizontal 2, my only move really is this. Wait, okay. Just out of curiosity. That's a vertical 3. Yeah, it needs to be horizontal 3. Huh. Interesting? Interesting. Alright, because I basically have to... Is there another way to isolate 2 completely? No, there isn't, because... Yeah. Or is there? No, that doesn't work either. Hello, Weirdo Ari. How you doing? So I do this. Right. So that completely isolates that. Do these two need to be in the same piece? Because that doesn't make sense, right? Because this needs to be a horizontal 3 from here. Does the color changing matter? Okay, before I come to this, I'm going to try... Oh, wait, okay, yeah, this is being slightly nicer to me. Oh, I see. It's very simply different colors need to be... So, like, for example, like, this wouldn't work. Yeah, so it's the oranges need to be paired, the purples need to be paired. How does that work? No. Oh. Oh, you don't have to split them. But if you do split them, they have to be paired. Is that correct? Or is it like this? No, okay. So, like this. Okay. I still don't think I'm comprehending the rule perfectly. But this is... I see the issue. Yeah, okay. So those need to be split into two. Oh, wait. Yeah, that works, because these don't need to be split. That's different. Whoa, there's more. Okay. God, that... okay. If I'm understanding correctly, this should work. The two oranges need to be in the same... Right, so this is actually just like this. Okay, so this is the part where the game is going to force me to understand the more nuanced part of this rule. So the two oranges need to be in the same piece, but at the same time, some of the purples need to be isolated. So it's more like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I might be understanding what's happening back there. Okay. I'm assuming I can pair this like this, right? Does this work? No, okay, so those guys need to be split. Will I ever return to Avanaria? How do you expect that to be like on the other side? Friends, greetings, etc. I mean, okay, I do... If I absolutely must, I intend to make a trip there just for, like... How do I put this? Resources? If that makes sense. Also, this locks me out of moves, so I shouldn't... I don't think this is the way. Like this? Oh, yeah, that's all one piece. Never mind. What's the problem? What was the problem there? Wait, okay. I need to investigate what I just did here. Ever get homesick? I'm gonna be honest. Nah, not really. I mean, I can check in on home fairly easy. Opening windows between universes is much easier than opening portals. Oh, that's... Oh, right, that's 2 pieces of 3. What am I doing? Yeah, that's not right. That's not correct. I'm just kind of going to try every possibility. Oh, that actually looks promising. Yeah, okay. Oh, boy! I'm inclined to do that. Then I'm inclined to do... That doesn't work, does it? Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay, it's easy. I just got to split these into things. Okay, because... Okay, let's, like, looking here, right? Like... Yeah, up to... If there's an equal number of orange and purples in one piece, they can coexist. I think, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that that is the rule. Ooh, this doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Okay, it's the upper part that's harder here. Now I can't do it. Nope, I cannot. Okay, so... We're gonna have to commit to a piece here at some point. Like that. Oh god, there's a third color! Okay. Wait. Okay, so... Is this gonna be nice? Does this work? Yes, it does. Okay. So, yeah, so it's each quadrant contains an equal number of colored things. Right? Okay. But no more than 2. Okay, so each quadrant contains maximum 2 of these guys, if it contains any at all in each color. Okay, this is okay. Yes. Wow, this keeps going. So that has to happen. That has to happen. No, it doesn't. Oh, this is more challenging than I thought it'd be. This should work. No, it doesn't. Okay, so this is very simply, if I find the right way to split the orange, this becomes like infinitely easier. Nope, that doesn't work. Some cultures on Earth consider 13 to be unlucky. Some consider 4 to be a bad one. Are there any unlucky numbers like that in Avenarian society? I feel like I need to ask a math mage for that. But nothing, like, in terms of superstition I can think of. Perhaps it's just where I'm from, but... Oh, wait, this... I have slight idea. No, That doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, okay. Math magic is like a complete other beast. I could never do it. I just, like, I need to speak to the first ever person who thought, like, oh, hey, you know, our world's magic is based off birdsong. Why don't I turn that into math? Just... Yeah, I don't think I could do it. That's just not for me. Okay, my first move has to be this. It has to be. I feel like it has to be that, too. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, maybe I go the other way. Like that. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Ton of math feels less like calculations and more like philosophy. Yeah, no, I believe that. It was never my strongest of subjects. I'm not terrible at it, but like proving 1 + 1 does equal 2. Yeah, see, that's kind of the idea, right? They somehow had to prove that, like, this number plus this number equals this specific birdsong aspect, and I'm saying, like, how? How does one do that? Also, is the lighting weird on my face? I might have to move a light around, but I'll do that after this segment. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's just kind of the... Oh, I see. It's me backing into certain locations, I think. That's okay for the that's a good way to split the orange. So I feel like I need to do that last. I need to find an ethical way to split these guys first. No. No. Who says I have to go that way? No one. Wait, this should be good, right? Yeah, why am I overthinking that? If not magic in games, then what? Why am I here? Is that it? I mean, I'm sure I'd figure out something. Like, hell, I mean, like, I went through a lot before I landed on games, I'm gonna be real, right? Like, I went through the whole SIAT thing. I had a brief spot in film, I could do that. Okay, I just want to know, does this work? No, it doesn't. Okay, so somehow, I have to keep the pink guys in the same piece. But I also have to somehow isolate a 3 here. That doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so that means there's something about the block rule that I am not understanding correctly. That should help me back in the town as well. So what is... Okay, does this work? No. Okay, I'm just gonna, for the sake of experimentation... Is there any interesting wizard tournaments in Evan Oh, absolutely, you bet. I mean, you know, they have what you guys imagine in your fantasy with, like, dueling and all that. Personally, I think dueling is stupid. It's not a practical way to fight. But people do it. Alright, you have the more academic side of things, right? You have, like, honestly, there's a lot. And, like, I'm just talking from the human wizard sphere, right? Like, there are plenty of mages in this world that are not at all human. And honestly, their magic is fascinating. Do I defend my thesis by casting defensive spells? No, that's all the usual, just, you know, post-grad doctoral work. But, okay, I'm gonna come back to this specifically. Because I think there was a branch I didn't go to. Did I? Maybe there was. This is a banging treehouse. Oh my god. I'm also noticing that the frames are different colors here. Oh, you're making me do this. Okay. Well, at least this is a mechanic I know. Nope. Ooh, this is... Okay, this is harder than I'm making it out to be. Never mind. Yes, it is. Never mind. Never mind. That doesn't work, does it? Ooh. Yeah, huh. I can't go that way either. I wonder if you're more like a more combat-centered mage. If you have to actually protect your thesis by casting defensive spells. My leg of Magic Academia is not over there. Come on. There's this cannot be that hard. This is one of the easier ones, surely. Okay, I can't do that at all, right? Because even if I do this, then I have no way. So that can't be my first move. This could be my first move. But then I can't make it back down there. This could also be my first, but then I also can't make it down. Like, okay, in an ideal world, it's this, right? But that doesn't work. Yeah, because then I can't... This is... Is this I mean, it has to be possible. I'm just unsure of what the method of possibility is. Surely it's something, right, guys? Right, because then I haven't gone through that, and the game doesn't like that. More generally, does the Elder Scrolls series interest you at all? It does. Okay. I think I mentioned this on stream at some point, but I did play Skyrim, right? And I have a very fond memory of it in that the reason I stopped playing was because I managed to somehow soft lock myself in a situation where I angered like a guard who would just kind of teleport and follow me to literally any location no matter where I went, even if I fast traveled. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. And it was like at such an early point in the game that I was like, it just was not recoverable from there. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe not now. But like, I'm very open to revisit it if the opportunity arises. Radiant AI at its finest. That's kind of what I've heard. Also, I should be asking, you guys can hear the game, right? I know there's, like, not much sound other than, like, ambiance and, like, machine whirring. Damn. Yeah, okay, that's good. Sick. This is... I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little lost. Is there something about, like, the purple frames that I'm not aware of yet? Because, like, all the ones we solved up till this point were orange frame, right? And then these guys we're solving over here are green frame? No, these are orange frame, too. These ones are. But these are green frame. And so far, it's kind of showing me what I believe to be somewhat Okay, I feel like there's something about the frames that we don't know yet. So I'm gonna shelf this thought, right? I'm gonna come back to this later. However, there's still one more area. Door. That is on a timer. How do I get there? I definitely don't. Okay, I definitely can't right now. But there is a method. There is a way. And I feel like it's this guy right here. But I can't get to that guy right now. I don't think. Okay. There's a lot of investigation to be had here. Okay. I'm gonna come back to this place. This place seems interesting. We understand the meaning of that now, which is good. Alright, let's give a boat to somewhere else. What is this area? I'm just gonna circle around here. Let's find out. Oh, I think we know what that area is. Also, let's be on the lookout for environmental guys. Because I think that's probably the main objective of the game, right? This is like, okay, I'm loving the view. I've said that multiple times before, but like, man. Wait. Oh, wait. This green, oh. There's gotta be a way to see this green from the right distance. Right? Does it go across the entire goddamn... I think if we come back the other... There's probably going to be a circle, and then I think we got to take it all the way around the boat. Is that the circle right there? Is that going to count? No? Really? Like, I'm not crazy in thinking the green looks sus, right? Yeah, Kevin, you agree with me. Okay. Yeah, this looks so connectable to everything. Where is my starting point? Reasonable. The starting point needs to be a circle. I am really glad we have this boat, though. This has opened up avenues of exploration I didn't even think were possible. Okay. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's on the other end of the shipwreck. Oh, wait, I remember this guy. No, it's that guy. Okay. It's that. Oh, no, no. This right here. Oh my god. We have to take it around the entire boat. Okay, we're gonna do that on the way back. And I think that is gonna be a very fun endeavor. But first, let's check out this area. Oh, that looks kind of sus, too. Oh, is this the, No, maybe we haven't been here. No, we couldn't have been, yeah. Unless there's a way here from inland. I open the dock. Oh, we can't open the dock room. Ha, okay, psych, we're gonna... Oh, is this the back of the, I think I know where this is. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. I'm also gonna... Okay, we're gonna circle around to here. Y'all ready for this, chat? I see, some spots aren't as nice as to give us the, thing. Okay. Okay. Come at me, boat. I'm gonna take this across the entire thing. Also, wait, this actually isn't the place I wanted to go. I want to go back here. Bear witness. No! No! Okay, go back. We're gonna go back. Okay. Because somehow I have to do this without losing the angle on it, like ever. Again. Shoot, I missed it. More head bashing, yay. Okay. Keep going, chat. I think this is right. Nope. What'd I do? What'd I do? This is not the kind of head bashing I want to be doing. I want to be doing cool head bashing. I told my chat we're gonna witness this game. Cooperate with me, please. No, I want to go around. I am kind of wondering what these symbols are. Okay. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna trust that the camera will shift in the direction we need it to constantly. So bad. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay, maybe I want the... Ah, crap. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Ah. That's so upsetting. That's so upsetting. It's... Maybe I want the boat to go a little slower, just so, like, I don't miss that timing. I bet this feels so good if we land it, though. Slow it down just a tad. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna believe it. I'm gonna take this around the entire goddamn boat. Walk in, chat. Walk in. Come on. Game, you want this so bad. Okay, thank you. Okay, I feel this might be a little too slow, but it's like, it's better safe than sorry. But now if I mess this up, this is gonna be a real problem. Gotta love that vibrating sound, you know? The magic wants to go. But I do wonder what the purpose of this is. Like, I know we gotta collect a bunch of that, like, sigil or whatever. Cool, we're going. I'm gonna leave it here until it does me. Come on, man. You wanna connect? You wanna connect so bad. Sorry, is the buzzing irritating? If it isn't, stop. Come on, man. You want to connect. You want to connect so bad. Cool. You want to connect so bad. Okay, this is the hard part. This is where I gotta be speed. Okay, okay. Now I gotta wait for these guys to line up, and I also feel like this is gonna be a very fast transition. Please. Please line up. Please, 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 please. Man. Seriously, who decided this was a good idea? Like, I'm sorry. Like, if I'm your run-of-the-mill mage, like, I'm not gonna look at this giant green loop around the ship and be like, you know what would be perfect for this? This random-ass spell that I decided to create. Where's my next connection? Is it up? No, it's side. No, it's up. Okay, my next. Or like, did they let the ship rust in this exact formation just so this would be possible? If so, like, I mean, props to you, man. One wizard to another, like, this is some next level. Let me go up. Let me go up, please. Okay, and then we're seeing it, right? Hopefully the hard part is past us. I say hopefully. I'm gonna not click it. Okay. Man. Also, like, this ship here, right? So like we heard that tape about the refugees and stuff. So presumably these people came to this island, right? Did this just kind of happen? Like we saw the guys get messed up at the top of the mountain there. Why did everyone turn to stone? What happened? Are we ever going to get that answer? I am honestly not sure. Oh, okay, good. I'm very glad I didn't miss that. Man, we are really gonna circle the whole ship for this. And I hope I routed this right on the map. I think I did? Because we can still go along here. And I'm hoping that we're hugging it. I think we are. And we're gonna hit that. I think we're hitting the end. I think we're hitting the end, chat. I mean, this is one long boat ride because I decided to, you know, knock down the speed. Please. Please. Let's do the end. I think we got it. We got it. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, now I'm gonna speed things up. This Okay, I say I speed things up, but there might be something. Oh, that looks suspicious too. This is a quaint little area. Okay, why would they give me this? What do they want me to do? This treehouse area is interesting as well. Oh, I guess they want me to see that. Giant lady. Skip right through the checkpoint here. Or maybe I want it to be at that, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I don't. I don't know where I'm going right now. No, I want to be at that. Yeah, I want to be at that weird, like, botanical garden thing. Because if you remember correctly, we were stuck midway through on that. Right, I see. So each area kind of has its own guys. Oh, wait, that top area is the windmills. Oh, but we need to go there from the mainland. Okay, wait, because if we learn what the windmills are, that lets us do the city. I see. Okay, so yeah, like each... Okay. I think we have a sort of objective here. So we want to try and head, like, straight north from the town. Okay. I'm interested. And, yeah. But first, let's get our business done in here. I also want to, like, drop by one of those obelisks or something just so we can check our progress. Right, this guy that was giving me pain. Oh, it's the same idea. Different colors have to be in the same parts. Yeah, okay, I understand. Right. Wait. Oh, wait, with our new understanding of the rule... Oh, wait. I might be cooking. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it work? Do they need to be, like, split? Oh, they do. They don't. Yeah, okay. So I need to find a way to split blue into blue. Did we gain knowledge? We might have. But the hard part with this one is that it's not really telling us, like, which ones are right and which ones are wrong, right? Which is the big challenge. I'm also, like, just kind of gonna check here. Yeah, okay, this one wants all 4 colors and separate. Okay. Yeah, that's on me. What's going on in here, though? Okay. That being said, is this one possible? I sincerely hope it is. Because I somehow need to preserve this piece. I'm just gonna, for the sake of doing this, do this. What scares me is that there's likely more of these. Okay. How do I split the 2 blues in the same piece? While also... Wait, okay. I am now curious. Is this... like an acceptable solution? No, it isn't. Yeah, that wouldn't be. But, like, what happens if I... Like, do these guys have to be together? Or, like, can I just isolate them? I don't know, it does kind of seem like they need to be in the same. Okay, can I isolate this? Can I isolate this? Okay, I'm gonna isolate this. Isolate this. Ice. No, Okay, does this work? It does. I can isolate them, so they don't all have to be in the same piece. That's good. That's good knowledge. That's good knowledge. Okay. Okay. Let's think this through. Let's think this through. I'm gonna do that. I want to do that. This will be good. No, it can't. That should work. Oh, I'm only allowed 2 in an area, aren't I? Because, okay, just so we're clear. Oh, wait, no. This wouldn't work. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Favorite beverage? Hot, cold, both count? That's a good question. I mean, I'm more of a tea drinker than anything, though I don't really drink it for the caffeine. I am drinking it simply for my own enjoyment. Oh, yeah, wait, there's a lot of that won't work. God, what am I thinking? Okay. Okay, it's not 3 to an area. I'm an idiot. No, that doesn't work. Okay. The easiest ones to isolate are the guys on the corners. So, like, I can do that, for example. Does that give me anything? I mean, I could isolate that, but that doesn't really change anything. Yeah, the challenge is the 2 reds in the middle here. Because this is easy enough to isolate, right? So it's a matter of separate somehow, because it's impossible to loop these guys. Yeah, okay, so these 2 need to be like separate pieces. Oof. That is oof. I'm really not liking this. Something I really want to get off my chest is that I've really found Gen 2 super relatable in a non-parasocial way, of course, but Gen 1 to be super cool. I think I heard you mentioning that before. I mean, I'm flattered if you find me cool. My apologies if I'm not as relatable as my Hoai, but to be fair, Ren and Apollo are some very real people, despite one of them being a robot. Perhaps there's irony in that somewhere. Oh, wait. Why didn't I think of that? Right, the white guys can be in the same piece. There's no problem with that. I just have to find a way to isolate. It's the red guys. Oh, the red ones are always a problem, aren't they? How do I... Because I need to go this way in some capacity. Oh man, that is so mildly infuriating. Okay. No, because then I can't isolate that. So it's like, right? So like this needs to happen, I think. Okay. Well, but the knowledge from the last one is that, like, you can isolate the corners, right? It's like this is acceptable, but I don't really see... Okay, there's got to be something it wants me to do. Like this? Okay, unless you want me to go, like... No, that doesn't work either, because that doesn't isolate properly. Or is there like an alternative going this way? Oh, maybe there is. No, just barely. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, I think the key feature here is that oh, again, so mildly infuriating this is. I mean, it's possible. I feel like we've understood the rules here. Now it's just a matter of putting them in practice, and I can't do that. Right. So, like, if I start like this, I have to commit to this being all the way down. Right, in which case I have to commit to this, right? Oh, do you see it, Kevin? I'm willing to trust you if you wanna try and I'm also standing up. I'm willing to trust you if you want to try and throw me a bone. Or do you want to see me suffer with this a little bit longer? Nope, that's not right. Yeah, I don't like this starting move just because, like, you have to commit to so much. You're losing, like, an entire row of movement, really. So I think this is the correct call. Well, actually, no, it's kind of the same, just because, like, all you're really doing is... Whoa, okay. That's... Okay, I'm gonna trust you. Up, 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 up. Right? Right? Down, down, down. Right? Up. 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 Right. Down, down, down. Right. Right. Up. Left. Up. Up. Right. This unfortunately does not isolate this middle piece right here, which is the issue. Oh, was that me not doing your instructions properly? Wait. 2, 3, 4. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Go down one more after blue. Okay, and then right, up, up, up. Oh wait, no, now I think you're cooking now. Wait. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, up. You saw Kevin, you genius. What did that get us? Access into here. Thank you, my man. Oh god. Okay. Oh god. Okay. This has to happen. As does this. Right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. But obviously that doesn't get us there. Okay. This is funky. No, that doesn't quite get us there. Okay, either way, this, like, needs to happen because I need to isolate this green. So whatever happens, this is the upward route, right? Okay, before... Oh god, no. To get the upstairs ones, we need to get the... Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we can do this, guys. Okay, so, like, bottom line, I need to enter from this point here, right? So I can do this to properly isolate the green, right? There is no way around that. Similarly, I need to isolate the orange and the pink, or red and the pink here. So this has to be part of the final move, right? So there's and then also what needs to happen is I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Just give me a minute, and I'm gonna use it to think. I can't. Never mind. I'm gonna have to do this in my head. So this needs to happen, right? Oh wait, but this needs to happen too. Ooh. Oh wait. Oh, that's that's messed up. That's actually really messed up. Wait. Wait, yeah, no, wait. Is this even possible? I mean, it has to be possible. Unless there's some mechanic that we are, like, critically unaware of. But... Right? Like... Right? Because, like, wait, I just said this needs to happen, right? But at the same time, this needs to be isolated. So there needs to be a wall here, right? But for that to work, I need to have... I feel like we're definitely missing information. That's currently not inferable from these guys back here, I don't think. Unless I have somehow criminally misunderstood, right? It's like, if you're going to group these guys in the same, do it that way, right? But if you're not, you're allowed to isolate them as such. So it's like each tile or each section can only contain one color. Is there like a world where I could like rearrange these? Even rotating this, I feel like would be really helpful. Actually, no, rotating it would change nothing. What happens if I isolate just the green? No. Yeah, because this doesn't feel possible otherwise. Right? Because it's asking us to isolate this, right? At the same time asking us to isolate this. At the same time asking us to isolate... Okay, so I think there's, like... Some colors are more important than the others. Or some of these aren't even supposed to be here. Or there's another rule that we're not understanding. Which eventually leads us up here. Why does this matter? Well, it gets us over there, I guess. But, purple wait, what color are these flowers? These flowers... I'm just noticing the colors of the glass. They're white, pink, blue here. Right. Wait. Does this matter? Can I slide this? No, this is the door, but... Wait. Can I solve it from here? Because if I can solve it from here, it's easy as... This should work. No. No, but like... You guys see what I mean, right? Because like, from here, this puzzle is piss easy, right? Like, I refuse to believe this is impossible. There's got to be something I'm missing. So, right? So, in yellow glass, it's what? Down, up. Right. In yellow glass, it's like this. That is what it is. Oh my god, that is what it is. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, right, okay, I just did it wrong the last time. Okay. So I gotta solve it from here. Okay, so it's, wait, that's so sick. Okay. This is a bit harder to do when you can't directly interface it. The powers of observation, guys. You see, I'm learning. Wait, that is so sick. Okay, I can isolate that like that. No, that doesn't work. I can isolate that. I can go like that. Okay, so chat, just help me remember here. Okay, so like, this is all red, this is black, this is green, this is white. So it's like, we want to isolate it, want to like do something like this. No, that doesn't work, unfortunately. The other thing we could do is like, nope, that doesn't quite work. It's the black piece down here that's a little bit of a pain. I could do that, right? No, that doesn't work either, because this needs to happen. Nope, that doesn't work either. Okay. I feel like... need to do the yeah, I'm kind of in agreement. It's like, nope, that doesn't work. Right, so we isolate here, and then we can go straight down here, right? If we do that, this isn't right, because that's but this also doesn't perfectly isolate it. What happens? No, I can't do that. Right after passing blue? Like here? Or here? What? Oh, you're making me do it from the start again. I see. That's not very nice of you. I don't see the point in that, personally. Now, of course, this is all for naught if I am misremembering the colors, which I sincerely hope I am not. Nope, that doesn't work either. I do like this. Yeah, let's take a look at the colors. No, we had it right. So the bottom four are red. That little Z, yeah, the Z minnow there, or yeah, is black. Top two is green, and then top right is white. So it's like, so the two ways to isolate this are like this, or actually, wait, no, no, that doesn't work either. Yeah, so I think our only valid move is this, unless we do that afterwards. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Wait, why didn't that work? Okay, there was something I'm missing. Or something I very probably overlooked, but... Wait, why? Okay, why did what I just did not work? Oh, right, of course, it connects the... Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. there a different colored lens we need to see this through? I wonder. Can I? What happens if I look at it through here? Ah, I'm liking this better. That looks a little more promising. Or does it? I actually don't. Yes, it does. Oh, it absolutely does. Okay, so if that L is the black, wait, what were those two at the bottom? Yeah, okay, I had it right, there we go. Okay. So this could either be this, right? Or it could be this. I'm not liking either option, if I'm gonna be real. Okay, let's see, is this one possible? No, it's not, actually. I don't think. Because we would have to... Okay, then let's think about it the other way. Actually, it's kind of the same idea. Wait. Okay, actually, I'm liking... Or is there yet another color of glass I can look at this through? Both. Oh my god, it's both. Yeah, okay, this is easy, it's just go... Color theory, guys. Yeah, okay, I can do this, Sorry, wait, let me see that again, So it's... The Z... Yeah, okay, So isolate this piece, isolate this piece, isolate this piece. Yeah! Okay. Oh my god, there's more. No, okay. Excuse me? Oh, that puts these out into the light, and now they're different colors. So what, I just gotta do that. Okay. This, however, seems impossible, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna close this. Yeah. Wait, that is actually so cool. Okay. Oh, we've made it. What is this? What were they cooking? Okay, I'm gonna go down first. Yeah. I'm just hoping those color rules don't, like, apply elsewhere. Because if they do, I cry. Oh god. Music gets intense there. No, that's not right. Okay, I'm assuming this isn't right either. Oh, it is. I think I get the idea. Right, but but now it's not correct. So we have to split it like this, which takes us even higher. Oh yeah, it's a whole 5-stage thing. Okay, I'm gonna check this floor just in case. But yeah, I think I get the idea. Oh yeah, you're so right, it's bylighting. And you're saying, okay, you have to take the elevator here. Okay. So in this space, this is correct. Shout out to all my bifolk out there. So I think we're gonna add a color in this next layer. Wait, are the plants growing here? I actually really like this area. Oh my god. Okay, so in this area, this is slightly problematic. Okay. No. This is fine. Never mind, it's not. Okay, the two blue in the middle is annoying here. God, how do I isolate that? Nope, that's not quite right. How? Not quite. Not quite. Oh wait, I'm allowed to, no I'm not. Yes I am. No, I'm not. Because now I can't. Okay. Wonder what, yeah, we've only seen flowers so far, which is a little concerning. How does one... It's really... We just gotta find... I feel like this is similar to the one that we were stuck on earlier. Okay. Actually, is there like is there glass I can look at it through? No. Okay. Wow, that's a green floor, but this next one seems to be the top, so it makes sense that this floor is the hardest. Wait, this wire's broken. Oh, yes. Hey, Shova, what's up? Oh, the lights here are broken. Oh! We have to assume that this is a color. We have to assume that this is a color? No shot. But I feel like that's correct, right? Because we're on this floor. The wire here is broken. Do I... There's got to be a place I can look at here. No, but that is the highest. Okay. Before I start to make any stupid assumptions, but I feel like I might have to. Because once again, the lights here are not on. I guess there's no lights here. Right? Wait, actually, I just realized, can I get down from here? Oh, I'm stuck. Evolution of Avenaria from Gen 1's trailer to Gen 2. What was the leap in technology all due to Rodriguez? Okay, so... I get to talk about Rodriguez. So, Rodriguez is actually the name of, like, an ancient mage by my standards, right? He revolutionized a lot of what current magic looks like today. And Apollo, as a construct, is much, much older, right? So... there actually isn't that much of a time gap, aside from the 1 year that I've been streaming here, between Gen 1 and Gen 2's trailer. It's just, the Bureau kind of holds control of a lot of the cooler stuff of the higher grade technology, which is why I had to crack my own portal making method, because they don't want to share theirs. I might have to do something stupid and assume that there are colors here, right? Like, okay. Because, like, okay, this floor doesn't have any weird lighting going on, right? It's between the blue floor and the green floor. So this is what it's supposed to be. Modern looking city? Yep, yeah, that's a much richer location. Very I actually, you might want to ask Ren and Apollo about specifics there. I don't know exactly where that is. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna do something very, very dumb, because I just realized I have to solve this or I can't go down. I am kind of stuck here. I wouldn't say the boonies, but I'm definitely not rich, I'll say that. Okay. Hey Shoba, now that you're here, perhaps you can help me. Color theory-wise, what would happen to this board if I were to slap this green light on it? What would change? Because I am left to assume. So, like, if I shone green on this, right? What would this look like? I'm assuming all the white would be green, right? But what would happen to the blue and yellow? Is there some freak accident that would make them similar colors to anything else? All the white would be green. I can gather that much. All the blue would be turquoise. What would happen to the yellow? If I were to look at it through this very green glass. Lime, okay. Then maybe green isn't the color we want. What if this was the yellow floor? Because if we assume this was the yellow floor, right? We're gonna assume for a second. All the white would be yellow. So this would be an acceptable solution. Okay, that brought us down. Never mind. We're going all the way down to the bottom. Ah! Wait. Yeah, okay. Wait. Damn it, I couldn't see it in time. Oh no, there's one more. Never mind, okay. Okay, so in this red room, right? Oh, wait, no, there is light. Because, interesting, okay. So I guess I do have to solve it as it is there. This is correct, that takes us all the way here. So that's the red room solution, right? That makes sense. Now the blue room solution would be this, right? Oh, wait, I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. Oh, that's so fun. Wait. I think what's happening is that we're getting a mix of the green and blue light here, which is causing this, right? I guess I do just have to solve it as is. But again, that doesn't seem super possible. Right, unless I can find... Wait, no, never mind. I'm just being dumb. Oh. I see. I see. Okay. Shoba, now we're gonna do the thing. So I'm gonna trust you, right? Assuming that this elevator made it all the way up there, right? In this very green room, right? This would be, all the white would be green, right? All the white would be green. Wait, but it would be... And what would the yellow be? That's... Like, okay. We have to imagine, what is the answer to this puzzle in this room, right? That's what we have to guess here. We also actually don't have a surefire way of knowing what color these are, because we've never seen them in colors that are not... Maybe there is, okay. Like, we don't know for sure if this is white. Really. Okay, so Shoba, what's happening here is the rule of this puzzle is we have to split each color into their own piece. I'm simplifying things a little bit here, right? But so in this one, I've split all the white, split all the blue, and split all the yellow. So now, if I am going to trust what you're telling me here, right, would it be reasonable to say that all the white would be the same color? Wait, but that wouldn't change the solution, actually. Also, I forgot what I just did, so I'm gonna... Right, it's this. No, right. So, this solution works for this room, right? So I'm going to, I need to find a way to observe this guy in green light. That's my surefire way. So I'm going to make a mistake and send us back to the bottom. But I'm going to try the one thing, and I'm going to assume, Shobi, you're right, and all the white turns green, so I'm going to assume all the green is the same color. And I'm going, for the sake of argument, to assume that the blue and the yellow are the same. Right? Which actually doesn't make that much sense. In fact, it doesn't make any sense at all. Let's just... Yeah, okay. So we're gonna find a way to observe this guy in green light. Right, because in blue this all looks like that, which makes sense, because these middle guys are white. Right. And then this is in pink light. It looks like this, which is a little strange, right? Because this all should... Oh, wait, this side is in white, is it? And then we're back in red light. Now, I am very curious, right, as to what happens because we came from over here, right? Okay. Yeah, you see it, Shoba, you see it. There has to be a location from which I can observe this in blue, in like green light, right? I can observe it in blue here, but that doesn't really help me because I already know what that is. Or I'd have to just be really big brain. Now I'm gonna go on a whim and just open this for a minute. And I'm gonna see what happens here. Does this matter? Because this seems like a very redundant puzzle to be giving me here. No, it does not at all affect the amount of light that enters this room. What was the color of the glass over here? Okay, wait. So in theory, if I can mix pink glass, yellow glass, red glass. Right? So, okay. And I want to look through green. color theory, guys. Okay, so, because in theory, right? Green glass. But I'm also going to see it through red glass, which is the problem. Or, no, this is just, no, this is red glass. Right? Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, let's sort our information here. Because I should be able to... Okay. So this room, with the red lights, has... I'm seeing yellow as red. I'm seeing that as deep blue. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, wait. I'm gonna move the elevator up. Yeah, because this is actually red glass, right? I think. Because we're seeing everything's tinted red. Everything's tinted red. Wait. Okay. That activates the red. That activates the red. Right. This room doesn't actually have blue lights. It's the blue light from the top and the red light from the bottom mixing into this weird pink thing. Okay. Right. So, from this... Okay. I can discern what colors these actually are. Okay. So... what appears to be blue here, right, is what appears to be blue down there, right? And what appears to be red here is what appears to be red down there. What appears to be pink is what appears to be pink up here, right? So that's pink glass. The red is yellow glass, right? And this blue is like a turquoise glass. Okay, so in actuality, what these colors are, I'm gonna use the fact that I'm streaming to my advantage, and I'm gonna take a screen. Okay, yeah, so... yeah, okay. So the red is for sure yellow. The blue here is blue, right? Okay, so this is the truest we will see. No, okay, but that doesn't make sense either. Yeah, the red has to be yellow, right? Because we are observing this yellow glass is red from up there. And that's just normal glass. Or maybe not. But, okay. Because that's yellow. That's like a blue, right? Okay. So yeah, again. Is it? I'm not doing that good either. Yellow, blue, pink. So, okay. This is the truest form of the colors. This is blue. This is like a teal. This is like a turquoise here. These guys are yellow, right? And these guys are this pink magenta color. Right? That is the truest form of these guys. Right? So, okay, Shova, I'm gonna ask you. If I were to put, like, cause, okay, this is the actual, what these colors are. If I were to put green over this, how would this look? What would happen? Or sorry, okay, let's... Please send me something on Discord, Shova. I believe we're friends, right? Okay, actually no, because this isn't true, right? Yeah, so... Sorry, this is blue, the red is yellow, my mistake, right? Or sorry, this is turquoise, this is yellow, and this is like purple pinkish. Wow, color theory, guys. Yeah, we're trying to assume the answer of the floors above us. Colorblind people are... Okay, I see that Shoba has sent me a message. True, yeah. Also, Shova, what you've sent me actually doesn't account for the correct colors here. Because... I wonder. Okay, wait, I have an idea, chat. I have an idea. I'm gonna open up Adobe Photoshop. Okay, I'm gonna take this screenshot. This is, okay. Alright, and then I'm going to open an Adobe Photoshop document. I wonder if I should stream this specific part. I want to solve this. Like, I want to solve this, and this can be the end of stream, right? Create. Okay, and then what we want to do is, okay, I'm gonna color correct these to the right colors first. You know what? Screw it. You guys get to see my Photoshop. Give me a minute. I'm gonna mess with some things in OBS. Okay. What do we? Okay. Okay. Look at the game screen. No, I can't do that actually. Okay. We're gonna. Okay, just you're gonna have to believe me when I do this, right? Okay. So I'm gonna color correct this. Okay. No, I need like a magic wand tool. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna grab that and that and that, and I'm gonna paint bucket these guys to be like a, let's say like turquoise, right? Because I assume that's what they are. Yeah, okay. It's close enough. Alright, and then we're going to bop, 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 grab these guys. I'm gonna try and be as descriptive as I can here. And they were like this sort of like dirty yellow color, right? Like the glass below. I'm gonna bop, bop, bop. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add an adjustment layer, which I think is the correct way to do this. Hue saturation, I think, right? And then I'm gonna make this look green. No, that's not correct. Okay. Okay, I think I see it. I think I see it. Guys, I'm gonna trust this. Wait, no, but that's the exact same solution as here. Yeah, it's... What if it all just turns green? What if it all just turns green? Okay. I'm gonna try that. Okay, but before I do, I'm just gonna... just in case it wants me to read the correct floor, right? Like, do it in order. Yeah, because this needs to be a sequence, right? Okay, and then here what happens is this. Or here. Okay. And then here, it's like... this. Now, I think we're on the next floor. Shoba, I'm gonna trust you. All green. It's not. Oh, we can skip floors. Yeah, we just have to assume green. Damn, there has to be a way. Actually, show, but we're assuming, I see that you've assumed the correct color combo is everything in the middle is white. Everything in the middle that's not teal or yellow is pink, like purple pink. Does that change things? Like, there has to be a way to observe this from green. Also, I'm gonna bring chat back up for me. They become red. Everything in the middle is red. Okay, cool. Oh, that changes things. That changes things a lot. Okay. Because if that's the case, then we have a solution. Shova, I'm trusting you. If we isolate this bit, then we isolate this bit. No, that's the pink solution. Right, because that's effectively the same puzzle as... We're gonna go down to the pink floor and we're gonna see this in a minute. Actually, no, we're not, but, Okay, no, so that's not correct. Wait, no, I'm an idiot. Shoba, could you do the same thing? Like, we have the right colors. Could you put them in turquoise instead of green? We were making the wrong assumption. We needed to assume turquoise light, not green. It's the same thing. God dang. Actually, wait. I'm gonna take a moment and assume it's gonna count the teal and the blue as the same color. I'm gonna like pray that that's what this is. Does the Bureau have anything to say about the SFU pisser still at large? I'm sure Ren does. Ask them sometime. Okay. Wait, no, but that's just this solution. Wait. I have idea. I has idea. Right. Okay. Cause like, okay. So, I'm losing words. So if we do this, not that, this, right? Saying, okay, here, turquoise, right? Where have we seen this turquoise before? And I can't go down here. So I'm gonna intentionally get this wrong. Or maybe by miracle get this right. Sure, let's just say that. That's not correct. Okay, so we're gonna wait for us to take like a little below, right? Okay. Because we know what colors they are. We know what colors they are. We're gonna go over here because I realized we have a turquoise viewing pane here, right? And back here, green and purple turn into green and blue, right? Because we can observe all of the colors here. Okay, so if we're assuming correctly, yellow stays yellow. This purple becomes blue, right? And then what was the last color? We were assuming, right? And then it's this here, right? So this turquoise color that's 3 different colors. Okay, maybe we have not accurately assessed what colors they are. Wait, okay. I'm looking over our notes. Assuming that teal, pink, and yellow are the correct colors, right? Teal becomes white. That becomes blue. And yellow stays yellow. But green becomes... Is one of them green? Wait, yeah, wait. We need to accurately, we need some way to accurately assess what colors those are. I need to solve this before I sleep. This is going to drive me insane. Oh, wait, and then we can accurately assess, okay. Cause, okay, wait, no. Let's get this up to the pink room. I think. Right, because we're mixing red and blue light. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right, so that's what it looks like in red, right? Okay. Oh, that's what that's for. That's what that's for. Okay. Right, because this is turning pink, right? Okay, so I'm gonna make chat visible to me again. Okay, so in pink light, this is in this pink light, this mixture of blue and red light, so purple really. This is blue, purple, red, right? Now, guys, okay. If we close this, we can, because this is also a purple, like, pink lit room, right? So we can see what the colors become in here. I think we're gonna find ways to accurately assess this. Okay. Because that's red glass. Or we actually don't know if it's red glass, but we know this is pink glass. So colors that become, so this is blue. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Let's open it. Right. So wait. Let me close that again. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot of this. Give me a minute here, guys. Okay. Because this is how we can observe how the colors change in different lighting settings, right? I guess this matters too. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this as a whole. Man, I feel like I'm full back in blueprints mode here. Okay, and then we're gonna close it. Right, that's what this is for. It's allowing us to observe the colors properly. Okay, so in this setting, right? So basically anything that is a warm color becomes red. Anything that is a cool color becomes blue. And anything that is originally purple or this becomes white. Right? In that lighting. So what we have as information for this right now is very simply that these are warm colors. We don't know what they are specifically. These are blue colors. Are cold colors. We don't know what they are specifically. And this middle bit is white. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we still need to find magenta hitting magenta, I see. Now, we still need to find a way to properly observe green. Like this. Yeah. So, in green... Okay. Aha! We can observe it. Okay. This isn't that useful. But this... I really want to close this door. Right. Okay. I want to look at those guys specifically. So this is what? Cold color, warm color, and then white. Right? And then under green... They kind of all look the same. Don't they? Wait, so this is green and purple, right? And in the very green guy here, it still looks like green and purple to me. Is there a way to close this door? That would make this process so much easier. Oh wait, no, God, I'm an idiot. We can observe green like this. Yeah, that should be enough. So, okay, I'm gonna remember warm, cold, warm, warm. Okay, so the magenta-ish thing... Oh, they're like different shades of grays. Okay, so if we're gonna assume that what? All the middle... If we're gonna assume all the middle stuff is magenta, right? Oh man. Oh man, this is tight. Ooh, turn around. Okay. Because this, yeah, this is the only way we can accurately observe green. So in green, green turns white, white turns green. Purple and orange turn gray, while red and blue turn, or magenta, they turn black. So, because this is the correct solution to this puzzle, right? So in, right, yeah, we did this. Right, so in green conditions, I think I got it. We're gonna test something. This should just give me the green answer. So, if we're understanding this correctly, I really want to see how these colors change. If we're truly understanding this correctly. No, that's the blue answer. Never mind. Right, this is the blue room answer, right? We want the green room answer. And then if we go like this... Right, so this is the turquoise room, right? Oh, wait, we just have to find what colors are yellow, blue, white, and turquoise. And then observe them through green. Oh, I'm an idiot. Or did we do that before? Maybe we did. Yeah, no, wait, that's exactly what we have to do. God, wait, I'm an idiot. Just, okay. I know I'm probably repeating myself here, but, okay. That's turquoise light, right? Turquoise light. So, okay, sorry, I'm gonna take us back to the bottom again. Yeah, okay, wait, yeah, this is much simpler. We had no need for the simulations. I'm sorry, Shova. But you were a great moral help. Oh my god. Watashi no koi wa... Okay. Okay. So, under turquoise, what looks like yellow? Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. So under turquoise, yellow and green look yellow, right? Okay. Under turquoise, yellow and green look yellow, right? And then blue and magenta look blue. Oh, so that middle bit isn't magenta. What looks like white under blue? Wait. Hold. Hold, hold. Hold, hold. Hold, 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 hold. I'm gonna... No, I took the screenshot at the wrong time. Wait. Oh god, my brain is confusing itself. Okay, wait. It was blue, red, blue on the turquoise floor, right? Okay, god, I thought my memory was better than this. However, I do remember the... Okay, wait, sorry, let me just get up there again. Do actually. I want to go a level down. Wait. Sorry, let me go down here. Oh, this is important. This is important. We can cross-reference colors. Right. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna. Okay. Oh wait. I can take screenshots for my stream. Okay. In that case. So, in purple, it's blue, purple, red, right? Or blue, magenta, red, we should say. Blue, pink, red, whatever. So, blue, magenta, red. And turquoise lighting. Right, so we can cross-reference the two colors here. And determine what they actually are, and in turn, how they are observed in green. Is this a very long walk for something that may not be that fortuitous? Perhaps. While this happens, I'm gonna go to my stream. Nope, yeah, there we go. Okay. I can do this, guys. And then... Okay, and then... Because the line is always white. I'm gonna cross-reference information here. Let me go. Okay, so general rule is we know that okay, so the middle bits have to be white or magenta. Right? We know not all of them are. Okay. Under pink. So under pink, they look like that. Right, and we know those colors to be anything warm. Okay, so now we just have to determine what they are. Okay. So in turquoise, that could be yellow or green on the right. However, how does green interact with pink? It can't be yellow, because yellow in pink becomes white. So that's, okay, those three guys on the end are green, which is good. Okay, and then... Sorry, I'm... Okay. And then, what? The parts that look white here, that appeared red in others. So that is obviously either turquoise itself, right? Or what else can appear as white in here? White, of course. So that's either white or turquoise. However, in the red... However, they were blue in the pink floor, which means they must have been turquoise. At least those guys on the left were. And those bottom two... Okay, I think I can accurately assess which colors are which here. By cross-referencing this. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to do this. So this is green, right? And then these two in the middle have to be white. Or these two here have to be white. And then the ones in the middle were blue in the blue room, pink in the pink room. Okay, then the ones on the end, these were blue, but they were white here, right? Which means they can't be white. So they have to, that has to be the base turquoise. Okay. And then these guys always change at the same rate, so they're white. I think. And then these two guys in the middle, they're not turquoise. What appears blue in turquoise? What appears blue in turquoise? Blue itself, or pink, right? Or magenta, I should say. Now, that middle thing can't... That middle guy is, okay, where's my drawing? That middle guy is magenta. Okay. Okay, I have now accurately assessed all of the colors, which means that now I just have to perceive them through the color green. Okay. Damn. No, this... I want to see these guys. I really want to close this door. Or move this thing. Oh, that works. Okay, so... I need to observe green... So green and green becomes white, obviously, right? I think that's easy enough, right? And then white and green naturally becomes green, right? No, okay. What? No, okay, I'm confusing myself. Okay. What is teal and green? What is teal and green? I need to know teal and green. Teal and green is white, I think. What's different? What is the different color? What is... That turns like a black. Okay. I need to figure out what turns black and what doesn't. What is blue? Blue isn't present. What? Okay, I'm gonna test something. And if it's wrong, I have to reassume things. Haha! We got it! We got it! Ah! Okay, I'm gonna make chat visible to me again. Yeah, so under green conditions, we're gonna see this in a bit. this is turquoise room. I'm not sure if I would describe it as a nail biter, but I appreciate the enthusiasm, Sean. Right. So under green conditions, such as this one, is it gonna? Oh, it doesn't even. Does it even let us get off of that? Maybe not. Yeah, it's basically like, oh, here are the true colors. I was right. Oh, I wasn't right actually. Okay, I got that right unintentionally. I'm loving the red, blue, magenta here. What is this? Oh wait. Oh. Oh wait, I've been here before, but now I can solve. Now I can solve it as intended. Yeah, I just got the left through. Okay, now I just have to solve it raw. Which I think I can do. Like, no, I can't. Okay. Oh wait, we did this before, didn't we? Are you telling me it was this puzzle the whole goddamn time? Okay, wait, how do we do... It's the same solution, right? Like this. I should have realized. It was the same I could have just looked. Oh, man. The answer was right there the whole time. Okay. But now we go here. What does that do? What is this? What is this? Oh, is this another... Are we gonna get another laser? That would make sense. Are we collecting all the lasers? Is that what we're doing? Actually, no, this doesn't look very lasery. What is this? Oh, never mind. Maybe it is. Oh, that looks very lasery. That definitely looks very lasery. So is that our objective? Collect all the lasers? How many are there? To the peak. Laser. Okay, so I'm assuming there's a few of these. But okay. I'm gonna call it a day here, you know? I think this is a very nice place to end it. Gonna turn to just chatting and we're gonna transition. What happened to my desk? Okay. So. How we doing? Man, I mean, thank all of you. Thank you for the struggle. Anyway, I am willing to answer more, however my brain is fried, so I'm gonna do a very quick thing. Thank you all for being here. It has been Faye Ayato. I have no official announcement to make, however, we do have the stream announcement coming soon. So, that being said, thank you all for being here. I will see you all next time, and I'm going to take a very well-deserved break. Bye-bye. See ya.